friends.
My God is so big, so strong and so mighty. There's nothing that my God can't do. My God is so big, so strong and so mighty. There's nothing that my God can't do. He made mountains so tall, rivers so wide, and even the stars far away. My God is so big, so strong and so mighty. There's nothing that my God can't do. My God is so big, so strong and so mighty. There's nothing that my God can't do. My God is so big, so strong and so mighty. There's nothing that my God can't do. He made mountains so tall, rivers so wide, and even the stars far away. My God is so big, so strong and so mighty. There's nothing that my God can't do. For you, how big? So big. How strong? So strong. How mighty? Almighty. My God is so big, so strong and so mighty. There's nothing my God can't do. My God is so big, so strong and so mighty. There's nothing my God can't do. He made mountains so tall, rivers so wide, and even the stars far away. Hey, my God is so big, so strong and so mighty. There's nothing that my God can't do. He made mountains so tall, rivers so wide, and even the stars far away. My God is so big, so strong and so mighty. There's nothing my God can't do for you. God's love don't stop, no matter what. God's love goes on and on and on and on, and it doesn't ever stop. It's wider than my arms can reach. It's higher than a tall, tall tree. It's longer than a choo-choo train. It's deeper than a big fish tank. God's love goes on and on and on and on, and it doesn't ever stop. God's love don't stop. Stop! No matter what. What? God's love goes on and on and on and on, and it doesn't ever stop. It's wider than my arms can reach. It's higher than a tall, tall
Well, hello there, friends. My name is Coach Avery. What's your name? Hi, friends. Can you do me a favor? Will you help me to train our hearts so that we're ready to hear God's truth today? You will? Great! So first things first, we need to get our bodies ready. So come on, friends, let's stand up to our feet. Come on, stand up to your feet. And we're going to start by doing 5 jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great job! I'm giving 2 thumbs up. Can you do that too? Now, I think it's time that we get our minds ready. So help me choose which basketball picture shows something that would be good to drink on a hot summer day. Did you guess the picture of the glass of water? Great job! Thanks, friends, for helping me out. The picture of the water reminds me of our Bible story today. God helped Gideon choose a whole army just based on how they drank water. Kinda cool, right? Well, now I think my heart is ready to hear God's truth. Is your heart ready too? If you're ready, make a heart with your hands like this. Awesome work, friends!
Slapstick Theater, Gideon's 300 Men. This is Gideon, who was a judge of Israel. In the time when Gideon lived, a group of people called the Midianites were taking over the Israelites' land.
Get out of here!
And the Israelites were starving. So the Israelites asked God for help. God chose Gideon to rescue the Israelites.
Hey, everybody!
And gave him the power to lead an army of Israelites.
Yeah!
One day, Gideon and his army got up early and came close to the Midianite camp. God told Gideon that he had too many warriors with him.
Really?
So God told Gideon to let all the men who were scared go home.
All right, you can go home. Phew.
So 22,000 men went home, and Gideon was left with only 10,000. But God told Gideon that he still had too many men with him.
What, really?
He told Gideon to bring the men down to the water and that God would give them a test.
Okay.
Gideon did as God asked, and then God said, "Divide the men in 2 groups. In one group, put all those who cup water in their hands and lap it up with their tongues like dogs. In the other group, put those who kneel down and drink with their mouths in the stream." Only 300 men drank from their hands. God told Gideon, "With these 300 men, I will rescue you and give you victory over the Midianites. Send all the others home." So Gideon did as God said.
You can go home.
That night, God told Gideon to get up and go down to the camp to listen to what the Midianites were saying.
Hey, Pura, let's go.
Gideon and his servant Purah went down to the camp and saw the huge army. There were too many men and camels for Gideon to even count.
Whoa, that's a lot of camels.
But Gideon heard a soldier telling another man about a dream he had that showed them that God would give Gideon victory over the Midianites. When Gideon heard this, he worshipped God.
Come on!
Then Gideon and his army of 300 men went down to the Midianite camp. They blew their horns and held torches in their hands. They yelled out, and the Midianite soldiers rushed around in a panic and tried to escape. Then God caused the Midianites to start fighting against each other. Because of God's power, Gideon and his army had victory over the Midianites that day.
Miss Leah here. Welcome to this week's Activity Corner. We're going to start off today with our first activity, and you're going to need an activity page, which you can find on our church website. Your parents can help you with that. And we're also going to need something to color with. Crayons, color pencils, or markers, whatever you would like to use. Now let's get started. In our Bible story today, we learned that the Midianites were being really mean to the Israelites. Thumbs down to that. So God told Gideon to gather an army of men together. And at first, there was 32,000 men. Now, if you don't know how big that is, let me tell you, that is a big number. So God told him the army is too big. And so he said to that army, if anybody's afraid, you can go home. And that left 10,000 men. But that's still a really, really big number. And God said, that army is too big. So he told Gideon to send the men to go drink at the river. And how they drank water is how God chose them. And they ended up with 300 men, which is quite a bit smaller. I mean, it's still a lot of people, but to go into army, 300 is very much smaller than 32,000. Okay friends, now we're on activity number 2. Here's what you're going to need. Our activity pages, there are 2, and you're going to need some construction paper if you have it. You can pick whatever colors you would like, and you're going to need some scissors, you're going to need some glue and some tape, and something to color with, crayons, color pencils, or markers. Today we are going to make a trumpet, and we're going to make a torch. Now let's get started. Our trumpets and our torches look fantastic. God sent the Gideon and the 300 men into the battle against Midian with pots, trumpets, and torches. And God took care of the rest. God is just amazing. I hope your torch and your trumpet will help you remember our Bible story this week. And I will see you next week, friends. Have a great week. Bye.